And we are live. Hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I want to show you some of the amazing gardening things that I got at Dollar Tree yesterday. First off, I got hanging pots. Now, you do have to put some holes in them, as with all pots. But I've heated up my little metal hole melter over here. I forgot the name of it. And I'm going to be melting those holes very soon, probably in this video. And then I also got these stackable containers. I have a bunch, but as I was going through them, a few of them are cracked and stuff. So I decided to get some more. So I got 15 more. I stacked them up 5 to a stack so that it's not like too high that it'll fall over. I just accidentally burned my arm with the metal whole burning thing, which was not nice. I kind of like melted the skin, not cool. Anyway, so be careful with those. Next up, I got these really cute. Now, these aren't as bright as the $2 ones that I have from Walmart, but they're really, really cute. They look like flowers. These are solar lights. I'm a fan of solar lights. So when you get these, you have to pull this out like this, and it might light up. It did light up. But let's see. Let's turn off the light and see. You can see it light up. So it's not the brightest, but it's super cute to have in your garden, and it's only $1.25. So I'm going to, as we chit chat, I'm going to cut off the tags here. Oh, and then I also was super excited that they had gladiolus bulbs. So these are flowers that come back every year. They say in my zone in the Midwest that you're supposed to dig it up and save it each winter. But I'm in a gardening group for my city, and I asked people about growing gladiolus, and do you really have to dig it up every winter so that they survive through the winter? And a lot of people said no, you just keep it in the ground and they come back every year. I love that. This is my 5th year gardening. The longer I garden, the more I love plants that just come back on their own without any effort, because plants like tomatoes and peppers take a lot more effort. I love plants that just come back every year, especially flowers that are going to attract those pollinators to my garden that we need for our fruit and vegetable gardens, right? So low minimum effort flowers, love it. And then I love that they have this one that you kind of don't know which color you're going to get. And then you also have ones that you can choose like which colors you want. So you got red one and a pink one and a yellow one. Like if you have a color scheme that you want to do, I'm probably going to chaos garden in the flower section, but I look forward to these attract hummingbirds too. I want to have hummingbirds in my backyard without having to have a hummingbird feeder to maintain, because I worry a little bit about, is sugar water really the best thing? Sugar water with food coloring, is that the best thing for hummingbirds, or is it better that they have the actual nectar that God made them to have, right? This is probably better for them. And I don't have to worry about has the sugar water gone bad from being out in the sun or whatever. I don't want to deal with a hummingbird feeder, but I do want to feed the hummingbirds. And so this is a great way to do it, where it comes back every year. And also it feels a connection to you get 3 bulbs for $1.25, which I felt like was reasonable, right? It's not a steal, but still for flowers that come back every year, actually that's pretty nice. So I kind of got a bunch. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I've never seen gladiolus bulbs at Dollar Tree before that I've noticed. Maybe I've seen it and not noticed it, because I tend to be like a fruit and vegetable gardener and tend to not care as much about flowers. But the longer I garden, the more I realize, yeah, but I enjoy flowers and I want pollinators in my garden. So yeah, I asked my dad if he's ever grown gladiolus bulbs before. He said no, but my great grandmother, whose name was Zella, which was my dad's grandmother, my dad's mom, she had a fruit and vegetable garden and flower garden, and she grew gladiolus bulbs. So I love that connection to my ancestry. I'm gonna go through real quick. So I bought 3 of each color. So I bought like 9, I guess. So I got 3 yellows, 3 purples, and 3 oranges. Now my Dollar Tree, those are the only colors they had. There might be other colors at other Dollar Trees. And if I see more, I might buy more. Okay, I'm checking that they're all lighting up. It's possible that it might not light up because it hasn't been charging in the sun, but I'm thinking that maybe they are supposed to light up when you first pull the tab out. So we're just kind of checking the functionality of these. Also, this tends to come apart pretty easily like that, but also you can pop it back on just as easily. So that's what you get with Dollar Tree things, right? Stem that pops right on. If you wanted to make it so that it does not pop off like that, you could use some super glue and glue it on so it doesn't come off. I'm not going to be that fancy unless it's a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem. I've had these in my garden at my old house before. When I moved, a lot of my gardening things I didn't move. I just bought new here. There was a lot of stuff when you move, we kind of, it's nice to get new things anyway. All right, let's see. So oh, there we go. It did light up. I was worried. It lit up. So these aren't the brightest, but that's okay. They're just kind of cute. There we go. I was worried about that one because the tab didn't come out quite right. So far, all of these have lit up, which is encouraging to me because I don't want to waste $1.25 on one that doesn't work, but it is Dollar Tree, so it could happen, right? All right. Okay. So no fretting, no worries if the top separates from the bottom in the bag. Just click it back on and you're good to go, right? Okay, here's the next one. Here we go. So yeah, I got like 9 of them put in my backyard. I already have solar lights in my backyard, but I want to add to it because that way in the summertime, sometimes when it's 100 degrees outside during the day, we can't really play outside until the sun starts to go down. And then it's not nice when the sun goes down, we are enjoying playing outside and then it's too dark to play outside. This one is my last one. It's the only one that didn't light up, but it's possible. I don't know. It's possible that it won't work or it's possible that it needs to charge in the sun. I don't know. But all the other ones lit up, so that was good. Only 1 out of the 9 didn't light up. And it's possible that it just needs to charge. So cute, right? Cute. All right. So here we have these. I'm going to, I already heated up my tool for melting the hole. All right. So on these Dollar Tree things, these are plastic. So it shows you where to make your hole right there. Right there, and right there. So I'm going to do that. These are hanging pots. I'm going to be hanging them on my fence line, actually. And I think probably I'm going to grow lettuce in my hanging pots. Again, I'm not much of a flower gardener. I'm more of a fruit and vegetable gardener. But the flowers are beneficial to my fruits and vegetables, and they're enjoyable to me. But I want to grow lettuce in containers, so I think these hanging pots I'll grow lettuce in. Ooh, the only kind of smoking I do is melting holes in pots for gardening, right? I am going to teach a Spanish class online in 21 minutes, so I can only hang out for about 15 minutes. I figured that would be enough time to show you guys the cool stuff I got, melt some holes in some pots, because it's nice weather out today. After my classes, I'm going to probably do some gardening maybe today. We'll see. But it's feeling like gardening weather. So check out Facebook Marketplace for freebie things. I got my tomato cages for free. Oh, yesterday I bought a ton of strawberry plants for a deal. Okay, so I had to drive a little ways, but this guy sold me a ton of strawberry plants. Strawberries are another perennial that come back every year, and they spread and make more and more, and I love it. They're also good ground coverage. So I like strawberries a lot. And ground coverage, meaning you can plant them around your other plants and instead of using mulch, and it helps, retain moisture in the ground so it doesn't dry out from the sun. They're good ground coverage crop, and they come back every year. I love me some strawberries. Anyway, at Home Depot, a pot of strawberries is $18, and I've bought a couple of them because I love strawberries that much. But on Facebook Marketplace, this person was selling pots that had like 2 to 3 strawberry plants in them for $5 and $3. So I spent $35 and I got a ton of strawberry plants, and I think I need to get them out of my trunk. I got them yesterday. I am going to be putting those in my garden. So what do I use these stackable containers from Dollar Tree for? I discovered last year that I love growing bush green beans. I'm melting the holes like that. Just it already specifies like where to put the holes, you know. So I'm just gonna melt these holes while we chit chat. I love growing bush green beans, basil, and cilantro in these containers. And you know what? I could grow lettuce in here too. I'm thinking some people do strawberries in here. I like putting strawberries in raised beds. Even though they grow fine in containers, they don't have as much space to like create more strawberry plants. We do have strawberries in some containers because we made fairy gardens, my kids and I did. Oops, let me, 1 second. I have to be careful not to burn myself again. That was crazy. All right, I'm going to stack them right there. So we made fairy gardens, and our fairy gardens have, you know what? Let me move a couple things. So I've got a lot of things going on. So these ones that I already melted the holes in, I'm going to put them on the floor. I don't want to burn my face with this thing, so be careful. All my lights that I already prepared, I'm going to set them down on the floor too. Okay, that way I have room on my desk to stack them up like that. There we go. Perfect. All right. I love your top. Thank you. This is a really pretty shirt. I like this one. This was a thrift store find. I'm cheap, I'm telling you. Clothes at the thrift store for mama. My kids, I buy them new clothes though, because, you know. Also, you know, kids hand-me-downs because, like, as well, it's nice when friends can pass on, or like sisters or brothers can pass on to each other. So anyway, but yeah, I like Dollar Tree for some of their items. Some of the Dollar Tree items are good quality and some of them are not. You have to like figure out, like I would not buy soil from Dollar Tree because I have tried their soil before. It's just not packed with nutrients. It's just not a good deal. It's $1.25 for a small bag of soil that's not really quality soil. To me, soil is something that you've got to be willing to invest in, but also be aware of when it goes on sale. At Home Depot, it says on their website that it goes on sale. Their soil, all their soil goes on sale from April 4th to April like 28th. So if you want to stock up on soil, that's when you got to do it at Home Depot. Lowe's probably has a similar sale around the same time. I'm more of a Home Depot gal, but I will go to Lowe's. Like Lowe's gave me like I got to pick out a free potted flower for Mother's Day. I loved that. You have to sign up online for that though. And they put your name on a list and you go pick up your free potted plant. And I didn't have to buy anything in order to get it, which was amazing. So anyway, the soil, when it goes on sale, it's like half price. So it's normally almost $5. It goes on sale for $2. So it's like $5 after taxes, like $4.70 or something for the bag of soil that I like to get. And so I'm waiting for April 4th to just get a bunch of soil. So I've been filling up all my pots with brown leaves from my backyard because underneath the soil, I'm going to have leaves because that's a nice free material you can put in your pots. A lot of people in their raised beds will put cardboard and then sticks and wood and then leaves and then soil and then, plants and mulch. But for me, I don't really put sticks because my raised beds are not as deep. If my raised beds were like feet deep like theirs are, I would, you know. But I do put rabbit bedding. I have 2 pet rabbits and they have wood shavings. And their wood shavings have lots of poop and pee in it. And that rabbit poop and pee is good for your garden. Don't just put any old pet poop and pee in there, because other animals that are carnivores, their poop is not good for the garden. Like cats and dogs, you can't put their poop in the garden, right? But rabbits, horses, chickens, and goats, you can use their manure. But like chickens and goats, the manure has to age or something like that. Anyway, rabbit poop, the amazing thing about it, I'm not a farmer, but I'm farming my rabbits for their poop, kind of. So we have 2 pet rabbits, and I use their poop in the garden. And their poop is ready to go, ready to just put in there because it's already dried. You know, they have little dry poop pellets, so it's perfect. You don't have to wait for it to age or compost it or anything like that. You can just throw it in the garden. So when I clean out their cages, I put it either in the bottoms of my pots or the bottoms of my raised beds, or use it for mulch or whatever I need to do. So I love that I have 2 pet rabbits, and that works well. Anyway, I'm just melting these holes in these pots. I've got to teach class in 13 minutes, but I have everything set up for my class and ready to go. So I'm just going to leave like 5 minutes before the class. I'm going to leave it. Here where I live right now is 9:27. My class is at 9:40. So yeah, there we go. That's what it looks like when I'm done. I'll show you how they stack, but I've got them stacking up upside down, but you can see they click together like that, but that's upside down, but you can get the idea. So yeah. Anyway. Oh, Lacey's been commenting a lot. You're so sweet, Lacey. Thank you for your kind words. So my YouTube channel is just like 10 subscribers away from reaching our Mother's Day goal of 6,000 subscribers. I'm so excited because I've been on YouTube for 6 years and finally reached 4,000 subscribers at Christmas. And now we're already at 6,000 subscribers just a couple months later. So my YouTube channel has been growing, which is so exciting. I finally have more subscribers than videos posted, which is a big deal for me anyway. Maybe not for anyone else on YouTube, but it's a big deal for me. So I'm just trying to make YouTube into a legitimate second income, spread some positivity on the internet, maybe share some gardening tips and ideas, share some laughs and some positivity. My kids have been pranking me. Esther yesterday was like, I want to make tea for you. And I was like, I don't really want tea right now. Well, can I make hot chocolate for you? I don't really want hot chocolate. You can give me like a cup of Kool-Aid or something. I don't know. And then she gave me Kool-Aid and she was very suspicious. Like, I was like, what is this? What is this? What's happening here? It had salt in it. April Fool's pranked me. And today's April Fool's. That was last night. So we kind of started April Fool's a few hours early. And then Joshy gave me a sandwich. I'm like, this is interesting. My kids don't normally make food for me. This is kind of cool. Joshy gave me a honey sandwich with salt in it. What? Then this morning, my kids were so proud and excited to give me a bowl of cereal. I'm like, this is so nice of them. Why are they making me cereal? It has salt in it. Oh, these kids. I'm going to have to think of a clever prank that's perfect comeback. Okay, technically I was first to prank them a little bit. Yesterday, I was driving real slow in the parking lot, about to exit the parking lot, driving like 1 mile per hour because I was waiting for them all to have their seatbelts on before I got on the road, right? So I told them, like, does everybody have their seatbelt on? They're like, our seatbelts are on, Mom, drive faster. And then I was like, oh no, I'm out of gas. They believed me for half of a second, but then Esther looked and she was like, no, you're not. You have half a tank of gas. I'm like, oh, okay, well, anyway. Tried to prank them. I was like, April Fools. So I have to think of a good April Fool's that's not, because my kids are little. I can't just do something crazy, but I don't know. Should I put bugs in their cookies? No, just kidding. I don't know. They've been wanting me to make brownies. Maybe I should make brownies with raisins in them. I told them that though. I was like, I'm gonna make you brownies with raisins. So silly. There we go. My class is in 10 minutes, so I'm leaving in 5. I'm halfway through melting these holes. So today's the day I'm starting to harden off my pepper and tomato plants. So hardening off my little seedlings. Hardening off is the process of getting your seedlings used to being outside. They cannot go outside when the sun is like full sun and super hot, or it'll burn the leaves because they're not used to it. They can't go out when there's strong winds or their little stems will break. They're literally, you have to baby them at first as they're getting used to being outside. It has to be cloudy weather. It can't be too cold or they'll just keel over and die, you know? So today it's cloudy and it's from like 62 degrees to 77 degrees today. It's supposed to rain tonight, but I'll take them in by the time it rains. And so my bigger seedlings that are having some true leaves, and I already transplanted them into bigger solo cups, those are the ones that are I'm hardening off today. So look, I'm building quite the huge tower over here. couple of towers because I'm just I don't want since I just melted the holes, I don't want the plastic to get stuck together and I won't be able to unstack them without cracking them. So anyway, this plastic, because it's from Dollar Tree, it's not the thickest, but it is thicker than some of the other pots. You'll have to check at Dollar Tree. Some of the pots are thicker than others, and I have sometimes bought a pot from Dollar Tree and it was already cracked by the time I got home because they're too thin. So you have to check the plastic. Some of them have thicker plastic, some of them have thinner plastic. The ones I got this time, these are all thicker plastic so they don't crack so easily. So also melting the holes is better than drilling it because that can cause it to crack as well. I have in the past, before I had this lovely tool that just burned my arm, I have in the past, what am I saying? What am I talking about? I have used a drill and then I had to duct tape the pot wherever it cracked, but I duct taped it on the inside and it still worked fine. It's just, this is the preferred alternative, you know. But be careful with this tool because look at my arm. I melted my arm right there. Not cool, man. Gotta be careful. This is hot, hot, hot metal. I did not mean to do that. That's gonna be a scar for sure. All right, I'm about to teach a Spanish class. I'll have to go in 2 minutes. So yeah. Pretty much all my other pots, stackable pots, I drilled them because I didn't have this tool yet, but it's nice that these ones aren't going to have any cracks in them because I'm using the metal. I forgot what this tool is called. Tell me in the comments, man. It's a melting hole tool thingamabobber. Such a technical term. It's a lot like a hot glue gun. Similar. So the handle is not at all hot, but just the metal is. All over the metal is. The reason it's smoking is because it has melted plastic on the metal, and that's what's causing it to smoke. That's okay. All right. I've got 1 more minute, and I've got 2 more pots. Whoop! About to teach my second Spanish class. I already taught 1 Spanish class. Joshy came to that class. Esther's doing online classes this morning. She's got math this morning. Joshy came to my Spanish class. Deborah's going to have to like read some books or something to earn her iPad. I'll do some workbook pages. We're going to have to start some new workbooks because they've pretty much finished the workbooks they had for the school year. Oh, man. Okay, it's time for me to go, but I've got one more pot to do. So I'm going to do it real quick, and then I'm going to go teach my class. So I've got one more pot to do. So be careful out there on April Fool's Day, man. Today's the day. People put salt in your juice, salt in your sandwich. At least they didn't put sand in my sandwich. They'll put salt in there. Here we go. Okie dokie, artichoke. Just like that, we are all done. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.